Good morning, guys. So, the mission for this morning is to climb up Table Mountain using the Platteklip Gorge path to get up. So I'm a little bit later than I initially wanted to set off. I wanted to be here around 6, but then I think the nerves got to me a little bit and I've been trying to procrastinate. So I don't know why, but a little bit nervous this morning to get up. Perhaps because I read a few reviews last night which said that the route is actually more strenuous than it's made to be. So I'm just at the start of the route. So we're going up there. It starts off here, Platteklip Gorge. So the route is 2.5 kilometers and let me start walking actually. Yeah, so the route is one of the more popular routes. It's 2.5 kilometers in distance, but you go up 700 meters odd to get to the top of Table Mountain. So it's basically one long stair climb. I don't know how many steps in total. And it is one of the more popular routes. So expected time to the top is about between 1.5 to 2 hours. So it's slow going for me. And we'll take it easy. Part of the reason to start early is because it's still shady. Because through the day, the sun does bear down on the route. So this is one of the more popular routes because it's short to get to the top. So we're gonna hike up to the top and then take the cable car back down. So the start of this hike is about 1.5 k's on the Tafelberg Road, about 1.5 k's further down from the cable car. So you pass all the normal parkings and you keep going, and it's actually now much better marked than it used to be. I've done this hike on 3 separate occasions, 2009, 2013, and then I think 2017 again, maybe 2018. So I know how tough it is, but yeah, we'll keep going, taking the views, take it easy, not always about how fast you get up there, just as long as you do. Okay guys, so you can start the hike from the lower cableway, and we've just passed where it joins back up with the Platteklip route. Adds about 2.5 kilometers, they say, to the hike, but it's on a contour path, so it's mostly flat. The advantage of that is when you get back down, you'll have your car basically. The route levels off for a little bit, some respite at least, before we start climbing again. So this route here is the further starting point, so you can start on what is the Devil's Peak route and come up this way as well and join the Platteklip Gorge. Okay, we're going to be going up again, but I think it's more zigzag path now for a little while, and then we're going up there through that gap where the misty is coming in. Okay guys, so yeah, I think just 2 words of caution, you know, along with all the other regulars, you know, take water, sunblock, etc. I think it's not advisable to hike alone, so any hike for that matter you shouldn't really be doing alone, because if you run into difficulties, it's always good to have someone with you. But I think this route is busy enough that it is possible to hike up by yourself. And then, yeah, I think take note of all the emergency numbers and stuff if you are to run into trouble. And then, yeah, that's the, well, and possibly a third one is just, you know, be in contact. There is cell reception on the hike, so just update someone with progress if you are attempting this by yourself. Yeah, so I'm taking a rest at the moment. I think one of the other, almost, don't know if it's advice, but words of caution is my fitness level is poor at best. So as much as I'm doing this walkthrough and, you know, the video, I think, yeah, almost always judge it by your own level of fitness and not my level of fitness, which is far from where it should be. So yeah, I think of it almost as a novice hiker doing the route. If you've got hiking experience and you are relatively fit, you should have an easier time of it than I do. Okay guys, so after a bit of a steep scramble, seems to have evened out again. I think there's a bit of a now zigzag path, still going up but not steep, and then the last part will be steep again. So we just about 90 minutes in, and we about orange breasted sunbird. We're about I think a kilometer from the top. So yeah, it's probably going to take me another hour to do this last kilometer. But this is why it's the UNFIT hiker's guide to Platteklip Gorge. So I have been taking it slow, lots of rests and stuff. I think part of the reason I was nervous is because it's been extremely hot in Cape Town. Today is a bit cooler with the cloud cover and stuff, but maybe I'm mildly dehydrated already from the start, especially with that hike on Friday morning, 9Ks as well. So yeah, a little bit of nerves starting off. So I have been taking it extremely easy. Everyone's passed me. A couple of people passed me twice. Okay guys, so last little bit to go. It's just going about 9 o'clock now. Let me just double check that. Yeah, just 10 past 9. So 2 hours roughly on the trail so far. Maybe another 20 minutes to half an hour to go. But we're getting there. Okay, guys, seems we are almost at the top. Sorry, people coming down. So it took me just over 3 hours. It's just gone about 10 past 10. So yeah, now we need to hike to the cable car, and then down, and a 1K hike back to the car.
Ja, muziekje, maar je had er vaak heel veel lawaai van gevonden. Oh, dat weet ik niet. Ik heb nu echt de neiging om te gaan zeggen dat andere mensen ook tegen ons zijn. Maar almost there.
Yeah.
Almost.
All right. Cheers, guys. Unfortunately, the mist is blocking out some of the view, but we made it to the top. Now it's just a easy hike to the cable car station, and then pay for the cable car back down, and then hike back to the car. So it's just going 10:30 now, 3.5 hours altogether. Again, the caveat is I'm horribly unfit, so you could probably do it much less time. But yeah, good to tick this one off the bucket list, and hope you enjoy the video, and hit that like and subscribe if you did. Don't forget to watch the Lion's Head video as well. A good way to sort of judge how tough this one is to check if you've done the Lion's Head. It took me about similar time to get up to the top of Lion's Head and then back down. So yeah, distance is not everything. Gradient is a big thing as well. All right, we'll be signing off from here. Tomorrow it's back home.